related to Fire Coordinator Jake Hurst in Carroll County announcing that there is a wildfire that's ongoing, obviously exacerbated by the wind issues that we have out there near County Road 163, County Road 360, and County Road 218. So it'd be County Road 6. Golly, let me get this right. 163. This is Carroll County Road 163, Carroll County Road 360, and Carroll County Road 218. Evacuate immediately until further notice due to an ongoing wildfire. Now, we're not going to have a great look at this from our shot here, but I do want to pull this up on some of our cameras with North Mississippi Storm Chasers, and then we're going to come back and see if we can find it on radar here in a minute, so we can pinpoint those exact locations. So this is going to be looking out of our camera there in Winona. Back toward the west. Yeah. Pan that shot back to the right if you can, just a little bit there. And we'll want to go ahead and pan that to the right if we can, because that's the smoke there that we're talking about. Looking from a pretty decent distance away. So this is Winona looking back toward the west. You can see two in the lower. Yeah, there you go. We just might have to pan it down just a little bit. And honestly, you'll probably want to hit the Skycam button again in the middle on the bottom there, so you can remove where it says Skycam Network there over there on the right. That's probably what'll kind of help us out there. You just hit the camera icon. There we go. So yeah, what you're looking right there in the middle, that is that ongoing wildfire there in Carroll County. We're looking from Montgomery County and Winona back into Carroll County with this. So repeating here, evacuations in Carroll County effective immediately. At 5 p.m., Carroll County Fire Coordinator Jake Hurst said that County Roads 163, County Road 360, and County Road 218 need to evacuate immediately until further notice due to an ongoing wildfire. We're going to look at a few things related to this. We're going to look at the wind gusts that we're getting out of this. Gabe, we can get that using the Doppler thing on the bottom there. I think we have wind gusts that are baked into that as well. So it's actually, yeah, I guess you have to kill that first. So I just don't think we're going to be close enough to be able to necessarily see it otherwise. But if we kind of pixel query that there, look at some of those wind gusts near the Carroll County area, we're generally somewhere 20 to 30 miles per hour. You go out there toward Greenwood and query that for a second. And you'll notice how that gets up to 30 and out in the Delta 35 miles per hour. So somewhere between 20 and 35 mile per hour winds. So that helps to kind of feed these fires and cause the issues that we have. Let's clear those off. Let's zoom in. Let's see if we can find those county roads. This is it's always Neil in a haystack when we're kind of in the mode here, but we know it's kind of, let me think, that said 263 was the direction. So it's just a little bit south of west. So I would go south of US 82 there. That I would say there, Gravel Hill, Seven Pines, Koala, somewhere in there. Let's go in close. You're going to have to go super, super close to get street level. So we have County Road 157. We're looking for County Roads 163, 360, and 218. So you're going to have to kind of poke around and prod this one a little bit, Gabe, as we kind of go look back toward the south and east a little bit from where you're at there. You've gone too far west, I think. Let's go south and east. Let's kind of keep going that way. There's 160. Hold on, we were looking for 163. Okay, so keep going to the right a little bit. And go down. So I see 164. 163 there. There we are. 163, that wildfire is in one of the places they're asking for evacuation. So we're looking here on Mama Justice Doppler radar near County Road 163, 360, and 218 there in Carroll County. So wildfire concerns, obviously. So it's south of 82, north of, what was that other road just south there? Okay, go down south. It was kind of a main road. Keep going. There. What is that? Highway 430. Okay, so between 82 and 430, we're looking around County Road 163 on that fire. Let's go back to that camera there that we do have in Winona. Again, you're watching Mississippi Live here at 5:24 p.m. As of 5 p.m., Carroll County Fire Coordinator Jake Hurst says that County Road 163, 360, and 218 need to evacuate immediately until further notice due to an ongoing wildfire. You can see that smoke in the middle of the screen. Gabe, I don't know if you'd be able to give a call to the emergency manager out there. We might be able to talk to them coming up at 6 o'clock about what has happened. But anytime we start getting wind-driven fire, that obviously is a significant concern. We have what's called a red flag warning that's been issued through the weekend, in particular Saturday, when we kind of have, I think, the lowest amounts of moisture. And so that means the greatest enhancement, where we probably have some fire issues with that. So low moisture, high wind is that scenario where we're most likely to see it. And you're looking back toward that smoke plume right in the middle of your screen where we can see that there. We might zoom it in a little closer toward, you can see that there's some kind of a communication tower right in the middle there, Gabe, that is visible on the screen. We'll zoom in that camera toward that because you can, it's more difficult to see than if it were a clear sky sort of day. And you can definitely see how much that camera is bouncing around. And I don't know if we've exhausted how far in we can zoom this camera. Yeah, we'll keep zooming it in, but there you go. You can see that smoke being driven, left to right. We'd have to pan that down a little bit more from that. And then we'll pull down the map on the right side there, and we'll go just slightly wider. And I think see, there's a couple spots, like I can see stuff moving left to right all the way through it, but it looks like right above that map where it says Duck Hill, there's where it looks like it's a little bit darker there. We had clear skies today, it'd be a lot easier to see it, but clearly we're looking from Winona a pretty significant distance away at some wind issues there. So here's what we're asking. If you would give a phone call, maybe snap a picture if you so desire there, and send it to some folks you know out there in Carroll County. The fire coordinator out there, Jake Hurst, says County Road 163, 360, and 218 need to evacuate immediately and until further notice due to an ongoing wildfire exacerbated by the wind issues that we have out there. Well, more updates related to this coming up during our 6 o'clock broadcast from Mississippi Live Weather. We'll hope you'll stick with us there. But for our meteorologist, Gabe Maynor, I'm Chief Meteorologist Matt Lopon. Again, as we advance that, Gabe, our next live broadcast is coming up at 6. Hopefully, we'll be able to talk to some more officials out there in Carroll County about this ongoing wildfire. Actually, honestly, hopefully things will be able to get under control at some point here. But these evacuations from folks out there effective immediately and until further notice for County Road 163, 360, and 218 in Carroll County, Mississippi. We'll see you at 6.